Hi, this is Nathan Tintle. In this video, we will talk about how the correlation coefficient is only appropriate for linear formed scatter plots. We will use the exam times and scores data set to talk about this learning goal. Take a guess. What do you think the correlation coefficient is for this scatter plot? You might say this scatter plot has a strong association, and it does. But the correlation coefficient is 0. Why is that? Well, because the trend is not linear. The correlation coefficient summarizes the strength and direction of the linear trend. In fact, we've drawn with the red line the best fit line on this scatter plot. That line has no slope. The correlation coefficient is actually 0, even though this graph has a strong association. It's just that that association is curved and not linear. Back to the exam scores and time data set, here we do have a linear trend. The correlation coefficient is appropriate at around negative 0.56. A couple of words of caution. The form of the scatter plot is probably linear, unless there's really strong evidence it's not. We showed you a very curved, it's a quadratic formula actually, scatter plot earlier in this video. In that case, the form of the scatter plot is very nonlinear. Oftentimes, though, if you don't have overwhelming evidence like in that case, the scatter plot probably has a linear form and the correlation coefficient will be appropriate. Finally, a scatter plot with no real observable pattern, which just looks like a random smattering of dots, does have a linear association. It's a horizontal line, and the correlation will be near 0.